They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse,
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the...
There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Hawaii's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Hauls it in. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The option look. Now the pitch. He's inside the 15. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Great job by the back on the option.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Got the quick completion. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. The run to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Takes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Meyer. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Verrier. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Rebels offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and
throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Verrier. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
As a defense, when you're trying to stop the run, it's really as simple as just doing your job. You have to have gap integrity up front. DBs need to come downhill and fit.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 11 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Meyer. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the run, it's Paul. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call and play, ready to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Meyer. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. He wants to throw it again. Got it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Myers. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown Warriors! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off play action on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And the timing just a hair off. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the right. Look out. He's got room. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The inside handoff. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Short gain on the play before he slides. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. from the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Runs for the tackle.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Catch in the middle. It's Verrier. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Motion from the back. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Fitted in the window for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Back to pass, it's Meyer. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Pulls and fires complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw. It's Myers. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Picks up 6. Brings up.
Looking to throw again. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused a missed timing. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt cut. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The RPO, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
29-yard line. First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Meyer. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
At the 31-yard line. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Oregon is currently ahead right now in Autzen Stadium, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Meyer. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. here's a quick throw out to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. And a short run there, and that'll end it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to